Hello, Andrel.
Sorry for my bonnet.
Is your name, that's how I pronounce it, Andrel?
Yeah, Andrel. Yep.
Okay, are you here for advice or
Everything.
so advice? Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna
Okay. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
yeah.
Okay, so what's your question tonight?
Okay. It's like a little story, but I've been feeling guilty. But it's just I've been going through it. Like my last relationship, I was engaged, and then boom, this guy wasn't really having it, and I decided to walk out of the relationship. So because I was spending more. Are
Wait,
she?
wait. You were taking care of him and financing him.
Like not really take care of him, but like at first when we met, the way he like talking to me like he needs somebody like not like really on him, but he needs somebody independent because me I've been independent like all my life since I've come here. So and I was like okay. So the way he said to me, it wasn't look that bad because me especially like I take care of my bills, I take care of myself, so I don't really like go after men money that much. Like, like follow men because of the money. Like month, 6 months, we get engaged, we move into the house together. Like
Wait. So 1 to 6 months of meeting each other, you guys moving
no, we
together
meet like a year ago,
a
but
year ago.
like I wasn't feeling really like his energy for like a year. And then after that I'm like, okay, fine, no problem. So we get into it and then boom, he was like good. Like at first he was like good, rent a luxury apartment, and then in a month or 2 months he get me a new car. Like everything was good. But that was the start. And after when this guy started showing me himself, this was like the worst. But he had a kid, but they're living in Cuba. But it was like the way he put it, like he was like just going to my head, like I didn't really recognize myself anymore. Look at myself in the mirror, the way he made me feel. But he's like a truck driver, and he's been out like 2 months, a month. So, but me, I don't really have a problem with that. As long as the work, I don't really have a problem with it. What kicked me off is like he was planning to like put me in the same house with his baby mama, and I'm like,
Wait. He planned to put you in the same house as his baby mother.
yes, because Mia had like I wanted to move to Tampa, so I'm like, okay, so we can do it because I'm a surrogate myself, and I told him, with that money, we can do something with it. We already engaged. So now we're taking as a couple now.
Hold on. So, Andrel, you're a surrogate, right? You said you're a surrogate. So you made money from being a surrogate, and you told him, "I'll take my surrogate money that I made and get us a house." You told your fiance that.
No, because I told him we can buy a truck. That was the plan. We can
Buy
buy
a
a
truck.
truck. Yeah, so we can do it both. Like I can sign him.
Oh, so he's a truck driver with the surrogate money that you made from being a surrogate.
Yeah.
You would take that money, y'all would buy a brand new truck, and then he'll be on the road. And
Yeah.
y'all both split the money.
Yeah. So, but all of that money wasn't gonna go through him. So in his mind, he think I was gonna, give him all of the money for the truck. But in my mind, I was like, okay, half of the money can go for the truck, and the rest, because I have a kid, the rest can go to my child if something happened to me. In the end, after we have the last conversation, he was really off. After I told him like, you think I was gonna give you all of that money? And then he was like, I think that money was for the truck. And I'm like, why you so dumb? I'm gonna sacrifice my life. And then you think I would just spend all that money like just like this?
But Andra, he's already thinking you may be, and respectfully, Mars, because you're giving him your money after carrying a baby as
Yeah.
your job. You shouldn't be giving him a dime for a truck.
I was so dumb. Like now it's like I'm just imagining all of that. I think they all just get into my head because this man would have just given me half of the rent and I'm paying the rest after 6 months. Like, and then when he lost his job, I was the only one doing everything. I wasn't complaining, but because I said about the money, he was really off. Like he transformed. Like I don't even recognize the man I was with.
So when
Yes.
y'all moved in, he changed. Once you moved in with him, he switched.
No, like after I told him about the money.
After you told him you want the money?
No, I told him like half of the money was gonna go to his child. Like it wasn't all of the money.
Oh, so once he knew he wasn't getting fully provided for, he wasn't getting all of your money, he showed his true self.
Yep.
So
He
meaning
really,
he was playing it off and being in your good graces just to get all of your money.
yeah, because at first when I met him, I remember I was in the process for a surrogacy. So he told me I will not allow my girl to be like to carry somebody's child. And I'm like, okay. He make me, control everything. And I'm like, fine, no problem. But when I told him about the money was for the child, he was like, okay, we can do it. So I would have seen that in the first. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I let it slide. It was in the like contract. So when that happened, I quickly called and I let him out. Like a year, I take it was like almost over. So I take another luxury apartment. I was like in a 1 bedroom. I take it to 2 bedroom. And he was like, okay, but he never know how much I was making. I never let him know how much I was making because I was like, I don't care about what you're making as long as what to be paid, you paid. I don't want to know your business.
But I'm assuming, Andrew, he knew what you was making because he's going to come into your nice apartment, see
No.
how you were living. No, I'm saying this is how he assumed. Come into your apartment. You were financing some of his life, you said. You were giving him things. So he assumed if this woman is giving me money, she lives somewhere nice, and she has a kid, then she must have money. He already assumed that. He already checked in, clocked in, knew what was going on, scanned out the scene, and figured Andrell is a provider woman. She's a provider woman. So he knew that in the back of his mind. And that's why he used you as a target. That's what I want you to understand. He knew it from the beginning before you knew it.
Yep. I mean, he started like he's really like a good player, I'm gonna say, because at the time when we met, I really didn't have a job that much. He paid. But after I see everything change, what I did, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not gonna stand that, in this like core relationship. But at the back of my head, I was like, okay, so I'm already engaged. What should I do? But my sister, she was like, girl, that's nothing because people walk out from marriage. So not even a year. So I walk out. So I walk out out of the relationship. He left. So I get another apartment, another luxury apartment because for him, he think when I was moving to this apartment because this apartment is like you have to make like at least 10,000 to get into the apartment. So at first he was like, "Oh, I can't put my thing to get into the apartment, so I don't know what you're gonna do." And I'm like, "Nigga, I was good without you." So I was like, "I do it myself. I qualified." And then he even go ahead and ask the people how much I was making, how do I qualify? And I'm like, who do you take me for?
So where are you guys now, Andrew? Where's he?
Now
Where you?
I'm in my own apartment. Like I moved to a 2 bedroom apartment, luxury apartment. So and then he was like, and then when I was moving out, he was like, "Oh, can you go with my stuff?" I'm like, "I got you. I can move with your stuff because I already know he just want to see the apartment how I'm leaving." I'm like, "No problem. I can go with your stuff." So he told me he was gonna come in December. He come like 2 months before. Like he was gonna come in December. He come like 2 weeks ago. He come and pick up his stuff.
Oh,
When he come,
wait. So you moved into your new luxury apartment, 2 bedroom. You told him, no, you're not moving with me, or you
yeah,
can't move in.
I told him that. I told him we're
Okay,
not gonna
you
move.
told him you can't move in with you. He couldn't move in with you, but he can come in December.
No, he can come and pick up his stuff because at the time I was gonna moving out, he was in the ward. So I can't leave his stuff back
Okay,
there.
hold on. So let me clear it up. So at the time you were moving, right, from your old apartment into your new luxury apartment, he was on a road because he is a truck driver.
Yeah.
So it would take him time to come back, and by the time he comes back, you're already gone. But
Yeah.
you established with him that you cannot come to my house until December.
I didn't
pick
tell
up your
him.
things.
This is what he said. He said he was gonna come back in December to pick up his stuff. I mean, that's
Uh-huh.
why we agreed. So I think he just said that because you already think because I wasn't gonna get the apartment, or I don't know what he was thinking. And I'm like, okay, no problem, I'm gonna move in with your stuff. So I move in with his stuff in my new apartment. He come like 2 weeks after I move into my apartment. So when he move in, when he come to the house, he's like looking around. I didn't even open to let him see all the house. I'm like, just pick up your stuff and leave. He was like, "Do you like it?" I'm like, "Honey, that is my apartment. What are you talking about?" And then so he's like, he left. But even after that, like I'm still going through like things. Like I feel I don't go out. I don't have friends. Like I don't go out. I don't have friends. Sometimes I'm like those hit me, like the reality hit me because it's only me and my son and the house. So it's like even though like I can do a lot, like I can do my things alone, but I feel like it's still lonely, like
Oh.
because my sister always be like, do what you like, do go out, like have people talking to you, like and stuff. But I feel like it's really difficult for me to open up. Like
Yeah, but they don't need, when you go out, you don't need to tell people your life story. Just go out and socialize.
yeah, but this is really like difficult for me to do. Like even if people ask me out, like even if I said okay, I'm gonna tell them yes, like my mouth say no. I don't know. Maybe this is my
But
problem.
take this as a lesson. That's what you're going to do. Just take it as a lesson. You learn from this relationship, right? You learn the mistakes. You know what to look out for, and you won't move the same way. You know it takes more time to get to know a man or a friend before really letting them into your life or your heart. Okay?
Yeah, this one is really like I'm trying my best to because like this depression, like even people who knows me, they be like, "Are you okay?" Because your face doesn't really, and I'm like crying after they told me. And I'm like, I'm just pretending. I'm really not okay.
Absolutely. But in not being okay, are you also thinking when you're lonely, you're having your moments, let me just bring him back for one night? Have you
No,
thought that? Okay, good. So we're over that. Okay, perfect. Okay.
I block him anyways, but
If you don't want to be lonely, and this goes for everyone, you just need to go outside, sit at a bar, go to a party, look up events on Eventbrite. Go where the people are, and you won't be lonely.
I'm trying because there is a guy like he sent me flowers and stuff, but I still can't open up.
We got a new man. Okay, so
It's to tell you he's nice. Like he's nice, but I had someone like I have been talking to like for like weeks or weeks. He fly to just come and meet me. But that's nothing because after he come meet me and everything, like we spent time together, he was on vacation for like a week. And after he left, the energy wasn't the same. And I'm like,
what do you? Oh, did y'all do cookie? You gave up cookie?
like,
Did you give up cookie?
like we do everything.
Oh,
Well,
wow, everything. You
oh,
didn't even save some for later.
I mean, yeah, because at the first of the vacation, I had my sister come, like, but we like spent like 4 days, and then the last day when he was leaving, and everything just fell into place. But after that, I thought, like it wasn't gonna be the same. But the next day he left. He's like his energy wasn't the same,
Of
and
course not. Y'all did everything. You did everything with the man. There's
and
nothing. There's
I
no
was like,
mystery. It's gone. There's nothing to look forward to.
and I was like, okay. Because he usually like for a day non-stop calling me, text me, everything. But last night after we talked today, he's like calling me, text me, and I'm like, why you so like on me? Because I told you like it wasn't good. Like I'm like, I delete all the video like photos we take from the vacation. I'm like, I don't even know, like things to see you because
Now he's playing. That's what he's doing. He's playing. The ball's in your court with this. And
yeah,
I don't
because I
believe
put
you.
the other 9
You
days.
already moved on. You had a new man. You went on vacay. You
Oh,
seem very sociable. It's just time that you move different. And no giving out the cookie. It's time to get to know the man. Unless you got the ultimate premium cookie. Premium platinum cookie. If it's not premium platinum cookie,
I learned my lesson. I
don't
really
move like
do.
that.
Because this really got me a lot.
Okay?
Okay, but yeah,
All right, darling. See you soon. Keep us updated, darling. Bye-bye.
well,
Well, let me tell you something. If your cookie ain't better than crumble, 100 crumble cookies put together, combined with Nora Smith making it from scratch, you better not be giving out that cookie, honey. You better not be giving out that cookie. You better not be. Only premium cookie girls can give it up on the first night in the first week and still keep that man and have him chasing her. Only premium cookie girls. Not dried up cookie, not loose cookie, not worn out cookie. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. That's the stuff we don't talk about. But if you're going to have that man wear you out and wear you down, get every part and every hole on your body, and wonder why he doesn't call back the next week, there's a lot more we need to level up. Okay? There's a lot more we need to level up. We need a GYN and we need a yoni cleanse. And we need a break from giving out that cookie. A fast down there. I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking the truth, babe. I'm speaking the truth.